Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? Well, this is the first fight prediction in quite a while. It's been a hot minute, but we are back at it. So let's get into it. This time we head to UFC Seattle, home of the Super Bowl champion Seahawks. So let's look at the co-main event on the card, a rematch that honestly nobody was truly, in heat for. Nobody really, demanded this, except for, Maycee Barber. The co-main event is a rematch between Alexa Grasso, former champion, and the aforementioned Maycee Barber, who lost to Alexa via unanimous decision way back in 2021 at UFC 258. And honestly, the real reason I think this fight was even made is because Maycee has been calling out for Alexa Grasso, and quite frankly, nobody else really. Since that first fight, that loss, Maycee is on a 7-fight winning streak, but it's, I don't want to crap on Maycee Barber, but that 7-fight win streak wasn't, high-level, massive talent. Her only finish was against Amanda Hebos, and if we're going to be honest about things, in that fight, it was back and forth. It wasn't a one-sided victory by Maycee. The only top-level name on Maycee's resume since the Dana White Contender Series is the Alexa Grasso fight in which she lost. But since that 2021 fight, Alexa has, again, if we're being honest, has struggled a little bit. 3-2-1 on a 2-fight losing streak right now. She's only 32 years old, so I don't think age is an issue. Maybe it's a mental thing, or it quite honestly could and probably is the fact that it's 3 fights against Valentina. It's a fight against Natalia Silva. It's upper fighters that she's fighting, and those are coin flip fights. She still has quick hands, throws really nice combinations. She is a dog. She is veteran status right now. Her jiu-jitsu has improved. Her wrestling was fair, but her jiu-jitsu has improved somewhat. She's a very poised fighter. No wasted movements. Alexa can use kicks very effectively, which should help her here. And she really needs this fight to stay at range. It'll make Maycee Barber think twice about coming inside and attempting takedowns from the clinch, which is how she really likes to get them. Because of those combinations to the body, because of good, solid power that Alexa has. But if that's not the way things go for Alexa, and Maycee is able to get on the inside and get the fight to the ground, well, it doesn't matter either top control or whether it's, from side control too. Maycee lands heavy, hard, dangerous ground and pound. I would like to see Alexa be a little bit more creative when and if Maycee is able to bring it to some inside fighting. I don't know. You know, maybe up elbows. Maybe some jumping knees. Even though in the first fight she did injure her knee, maybe some jumping knees. Maybe as Maycee's coming in, you know, a Superman punch, something spinning, you know, like a spinning elbow, spinning back fist. Just something more creative. I just don't want heavy punches coming from Alexa Grasso. It needs to... There needs to be added a wrinkle to her game, I think. Now, Maycee wants that title shot. She wants the belt, absolutely. You know, her big thing was saying she wanted to be the youngest UFC champion ever, and, well, that ship has sailed, but she still wants the belt. And for her to even sniff a title shot, Maycee Barber not only needs to avenge the loss and get a win here, but she can't win via split decision. She can't win by unanimous decision. She needs to do something in this fight spectacularly. Okay, she needs a wild, crazy knockout submission victory. Okay, and I think if she gets that, she's only going to get Mano Firo. And honestly, just thinking about that right now, that's not even a fight I think Maycee can win. And Maycee's talented. She's, you know, she's not, you know, a stiff. She's a talented fighter. You know? Good volume striking. Dangerous ground game. But I think Mano Firo right now, just off the top of my head, beats her up. And there's a little bit of pressure, honestly, on Alexa in this fight now, too, because, look, I'm not saying 3 losses in a row gets her cut. It's not. But you have to wonder, because she would then be knocked out of the top 5, does this play on her mentally, and does it put her in a position to be a bit of a gatekeeper of the division? It's something that's going to have to be wondered and talked about. Look, they've felt each other power. They've been in there with each other. So they have enough video to watch and scouting each other, right? I don't think Maycee's as sloppy as she was in that first fight. I think, she's grown. She's learned how to fight. I do hope that her punches aren't just looping punches. You know, shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, guys. Straight punches land faster than looping punches. So I hope her punches are now straight and not wild looping crazy shots. She's coming into her prime now. She's only 27 years old, right? She has added a really nice head kick, which is set up by her striking. I'd like to see her go to the body more. That could slow Alexa down somewhat. And if it winds up being, a dogfight, I think I'd have to give it to Maycee Barber at this point. Especially if Alexa becomes less mobile, right? I think this fight, as far as it goes, next to the main event, this could be the fight of the night at UFC Seattle. Especially if it doesn't go. If there's a finish, it stands a really good chance of being fight of the night. I think this fight's going to be closer than the first fight, and the first fight was won by Alexa, unanimous decision. that being said, I think Maycee's going to give Alexa a really good run in this fight. I think it's going to be a back and forth fight early on. But again, Alexa is a durable fighter. She's been in wars somewhat. Not like Joanna Jędrzejczyk, but she's been in some decent fights. And she has had to, and she's done so successfully, digging deep. I think she does that again. And honestly, I think this time around, she wins via technical knockout, mid-third round. So that's the fight prediction, guys. Alexa Grasso wins the second time over Maycee Barber. Technical knockout this time, middle third round. And guys, one last thing. Please like the video, share it, hit that subscribe button. Especially if, you like content like this. You like the sports cards reps. You like the predictions in MMA and in boxing. Got a bunch more predictions coming now that we're back on the road doing this stuff. Drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know who you think wins this fight. Let me know what you think about this card. Talk about the UFC White House card if you want. Just drop a comment, subscribe, like and share the video. And until the next video, Cyclone saying, peace out, homies.